Good morning and welcome to the 19th of June. This is the Breakfast Club and my name is Darren Hancock and welcome everybody. Okay. So what I want to see here is I want to see around these lows. Let's see if we can dip deeper into this small little range we created here, this leg. %50 will put us at a perfect fill of this. That will take out these lows. 9 may even dip down into here. And then I'm looking for a 9-10 turn at the bottom of this or in here. So this is a model 4. So we're just going to try this for a short. This is a small model 4. We have to give it enough room. This is all inside here is this no-go zone. Let's see where we guys are here. We ran out that low. So that's technically it. And we can get a retracement back inside here. But I want to see this push through the rest of these lows here. Let's see a retest into here. I'll put us right at the top of our 1 minute. That's better. You can take that for the win. As soon as it takes the low there. It didn't close us out. I'm hoping it closes us out. Here we go. As soon as it takes that low, I'm done there. So now we're waiting for a reversal because that's brought us right back to this one here. So you gotta wait for reversal now. It's only $300, but it's a model 4 continuation here. We've taken this below out, come back into it, send it lower. I'll wait for the 850 macro. Again, we could be just returning back up into here. Watch this area right here. You can see a fill of all of this and still go short. Good morning, Hadi. How's everybody there this morning? I'm doing a little better today. Having a little trouble with my back, but at least my all my scars and that are healing well. The itching's finally dying down a little bit, which is good. More radar. Good morning. Trying to buy some stocks on Webbull, but it seems to be closed. Some stocks. Is there any I could throw some money at right now and approve of some stocks? Are you looking for small money? Are you looking for big dollars to invest? like you're paying $140 a share, or do you want to buy something at $20, $10? Like, what kind of stocks are you looking for? Quick returns, dividends? Small. Canadian American? I assume you're American. Right now I got $1 to throw in anything. All right. USD. These are all Canadian except for this. I have a large chunk in this. This pays consistent dividends every month. It's $10. This did not come down to our level, so I am not looking at this one. Those are $50 shares. All the time this one's holding, I'd like to see this keep coming higher, get through here, and then use this as support to go higher. All the time that breaker's holding, this guy right here, that's a buy. Right there. Oops. Take it a little bit under that one. I want to see go higher now. If it comes back through here, bail on that. You'll have a deeper run into here. Then wait for the next opportunity. This is an hourly chart, by the way. Are you looking for long-term, short-term investment? This T1 Energy looks like it's got some more upside now. We finally broke above here today, traded back into it. That looks like it's got a nice little run to here. That'll get you 10, almost 20% return. I don't think that pays a dividend. Nope. This was a perfect opportunity right here. Catch this run higher, tag it a week ago, and then catch that for a long right there. Sorry, you want to know what ones are working now, right? I like this one. CRISPR's rated it's 50%, so this one's, you gotta wait on that one. If this one closes above here, comes back and tags this today, that's a nice little long for 10-20% return. This one's a short. United Parcel Service, that's $100 though. Mosaic hit a nice little level we were looking for the other day. if we break above this high, use it as support to send that higher. And Mosaic's good for always a 10% return on your money. Like that's already 10% right there. Just since we looked at that beginning of June here. Sinclair's nothing. If you got specific stocks you're looking at more, let me know. I'll have a look at them for you. I can't give medical advice. I can't give trading advice. So if you got a chart you want me to look at, I can look at it and give you my best thoughts on it. And you can decide from there. So we've retraced back into this area here. See that area? Look at the bodies respecting that. You see a little pop up in here, right there. And I don't see that go lower from here. Oops. This is the 50 macro time. I don't want to see it break through. There. Okay, that's cool. Now, if this is turning here at 8, this could be making a high here at 9, at 610. And then we could be heading lower here. 610. There's 610. That's the midpoint of that last up close candle here. Let's see if that turns there. And we'll see if in the next 7 minutes, if we close above here. Because then forget this whole idea of going lower. Look for a run higher. These equal highs. 676 is the next upside. Look at the 15-minute charts. I'll see in the early morning. Sorry, thanks anyways. Darren, look at the 15-minute chart. I'd like to see price come lower. Depends where this closes a D. You see this? Right back to 50% right here. Send it higher. So now we have a 15-minute SIBI with this little breaker that takes these lows out. If we come back to that breaker, send it higher. If this one continues to take out this one and this one, then those are the two you look for to continue going higher. I just wanted this to be a raid, a stop run, then turn around and come back lower. That's right into rejection block. You got all these equal highs above you here now in the 15-minute. So watch where this closes in the next 5 minutes. News about ceasefire. Look at that, 4 hours. Yeah, the upside is 8:15. That's taking out the London high right there. And the Asia high already. That's just popped up above it. Now what I want to see. Two more minutes. Got nothing here yet. It's way down here. There's a little tiny one there. in this area right here now. There's the test on there. I want to see that go straight up from here, take out some highs, reach for these next highs here. This ends up being a small little candle, and then we come back into, I'm expecting a deeper run into here. And if we lose this here, then we're looking for a bigger dive back into this old high here. So I want to see if this candle here now holds price and sends it higher. Looking at this right here on the 5-minute. Like that for a long. If I'm wrong on this, then we're coming back down here. So I want to see if we can get a kick off of here. Sit there. Gonna start getting back above here now. I just think this hourly's got another chance to run back down into here. We've run the high out already. So I'm thinking we could still get another little pop down into here. Yeah, back down into here. So I'm going to wait till the 9:30. I don't think this has got the cojones right now. And I think the hourly's going to take one more little stab down here. Because if you see, the hourly has not closed above its little bull trap there. We've got a wick up there, and now we're pulling back, and there's that CB that's available to us just below us. So for me, we'd have to break out of here, clear this candle, and start running higher for me to start looking at that going higher. Otherwise, I'd expect to see some little roll over here, come lower. Now I could still pop up to here, 679. Give us a quick run to there. That's cleared. What's opened on it, closed on it. Got to go higher there if it's going to go up. It goes up from there. This dips down in here one more time. Look for this level here to hold. With that candle there, I want to see this one hold here and send it up higher. rejection block. So now if this comes back through here, look for this. That's the tag. Now you want to see if that goes higher from here. You don't want to see it break through here. So I see that go higher from there. Lots of overlapping in here now. Consolidation. Just wait for a displacement or some little manipulation candle before you consider this again. I like that hourly retrace level here. It's all inside here. See how the 15-minute is just closing off a small candle. So we're expecting to see I'd like to have seen this fair value gap occur above here to give me more drive to go higher. The fact that it's occurred below it makes me feel like we want to get back down in here. Yeah, agree to the. We start running back, look for that high, back into here. So the small little one, then you want to see the next one just kind of pop up. Make this high and either run back through here. Yeah, there you go. That one's done. Now you want to see this graded response come back down below here into this mean threshold and send it higher. A plus is just leave straight from there, right? A is a retest of this low, these equal lows, and a B would be way back here. C would put us somewhere down in here. Here we go. just closed below that level, tag that level, run these lows out now. It's a small little model in terms of here, small a continuation model or a reversal right here, model 1, go lower. I want to see this breakthrough here now on a close, come back into a model 2, continuation, back inside internal range liquidity. I agree with you, Hadi. Here comes the A model right there. That's A. Inside here. Right there on that button. That's got to start going higher if that's going to hold right there. If we start to drop below here again, then I'm looking for a deeper run here. My daily bias is we could get a run down to 314 and then the high 924. We're right there. It's hard to call the daily bias right now because I have upside objective is the first one's going to be also yesterday's high. Then you have 839, 869, and then my downside right now is 311, 307 to 311. If we can close below that, then we're starting to run lower again, starting to look for 157. See that little spot right there we just talked about? Right on an 18 candle, 19. So see if 2021 holds it up higher. If 21 comes below here, then we're going to go lower. Still bullish as well. I agree with you, Hadi. This has got to hold here now. Like precision data point right there. Exactly what we just talked about. That's got to hold now. So now you want to see this break back above this 5-minute area here. If you do take this, I'm looking at, there's a little tiny candle right here on the 5-minute. Draw straight across, cut through, cut through, cut through. That midpoint of that candle, all the way through, midpoint of this candle right here. last up close candle that you take out on a close, look for its midpoint right there. That's what you want to see. Hold price and send it higher. That's what I'm saying. If we lose this here now, I'm looking for a revisit. Ooh, there's a small one right here. So if we lose that candle, look for a revisit down here, back to that 94 level that Adi was mentioning. So based on the hourly chart, I'd say bullish, but based on a 4-hour chart, no confirmation yet. You got 37 minutes to see us close above this here. There's a small little go, no go zone right in here. We can get above this and use this little area here as support. Keep pushing higher. Otherwise, this could be a bounce off of here and keep coming lower. Look right where that candle just finished. It's close. My battle is between that data point and that one right now. So if we close above this data point, which is the top of this zone or this little area here, then I'm looking for that to go higher. Swing. Keep coming. So watch this little no-go zone here. It's good. Give us a retest right here at 41. All the way to 40. And then send it up. Right there. So watch, there's that no-go zone I was telling you about. If that holds here and rolls over and goes lower and takes us out here, then I'd be targeting down here. Wow. 621 anyway. Still got to get out of this zone. Higher time frame, we got to get out of here. Lower time frame, we're just bashing around. Very specific data points I'm looking at here. Here, looking at here, looking at little tiny spot here, this imbalance right here, 50% of the range reversal here. Look, pull your fib tool from here to here. You're over 50% now. You've just popped up into the premium, which is the no-go zone. So if that rolls over and comes lower now, that's not letting you get above it. So if it does pop above it though, and we get above this level, then I'm looking for this big box to hold price and send it higher. So we got confirmation on smaller time frames with data points holding to run higher. We have an A plus or an A level entry right there. That's your graded response. We talked about that before it was happening. Graded response. I gave you the perfect spot we wanted to see it stop on and turn around and come back on. So now I have to, where now that we get 50%, you should be zero stress on that if you took that. And take a partial off of here and then wait. Move your stop loss into break even plus the cost of the trade. And see if this takes off out of here. Not that you would actually trade that, but if you're looking for very specific data points, that's why I was calling those levels. So there's that no-go zone. Agreed. I agree with you, Daddy. I agree with you. And see how you got 1 minute left of this? Usually you'd see a tap and then start running right away. And we're not. We're just got wicks above this area here. Back into this breaker. Right here. And its mean threshold hasn't even been hit at 673. I haven't put my little boxes and stuff in here this morning. Let's do that. Let's do that. We got 2 minutes left. Fire. Send it up now. Good morning, my lucky dog. Good morning, Derek. You guys, now we're here. Thanks. Yeah, I'm just kind of sitting quiet. I like this. Now we've traded above it. We're coming back to it. I want to see this hold now. See if that goes higher from here. Back, we're breaking back into this no-go zone again. Not where I want to see that go. Wait for something clean to set itself up here. See if this holds here and send it up now. Where's our target up here? 714. 714 is the target. And you guys watched that Canada game yesterday? It was an awesome soccer game. And here the Scots are taking over Boston there. That's awesome. They're all having a great time. They're showing some Scottish pride there and bringing some good times to the Boston people. They're just loving them there. I watched them at a baseball game yesterday. They were just chanting and cheering. That Wrigley Stadium is just not used to hearing that kind of chanting constantly. That's like a football stadium. They treated that like a football stadium. It was awesome. They were singing that 500 miles. If I would walk 500 miles, and they were just kept singing it and singing it even after the song was off and the play is back in session. They're still singing away there. It's awesome. Yeah, they were super aggressive. Hey, that's a shame that we got a broken leg out of the deal, but man, what an awesome game. It was just a shootout, just a shoot festival. That's good. That's 6 points. We needed that 6 points. There's lots of good games on today, though. I hear the woodpeckers on our vent again on the roof, just drilling away. They're trying to attract the girls. Oh, you don't want to watch the highlights. If you can watch the whole game, watch the whole game because it was just amazing. It's a shame um, Qatar ended up having so many penalties. Like they started getting a little too choppy, and losing two players is just it just becomes a beat down. No matter how good you are, you got another team that can just sit there and take shots at your goalie for the whole game. I think our goalie got to the point where he came up and over the center line passing the ball. He was so bored back there. They just they couldn't put any pressure on. They took out all their strikers and just put in their defensemen trying to hold them off. So we just spent the whole time down there and pelting their goalie with shots. I think it was 32 shots on goal. And I think the Qatar had it's either 0 or 1. So even when they had all their full complement, they couldn't get a shot on us. So it's looking good. Canada's going to be, we'll see what they're like against some big teams with full complements. I cheer for North American teams, Canada, US, Mexico, which also pulled out. Or went out last night. Yes. Nope. My girl's going. I'll be right back. Oh, no. Cold here. That's right there. Targeting down here. I think the lack of news on the Juneteenth holiday. That means slow movement today. I think the market closes at 1:12. It does. You're correct, sir. You are correct. Somebody was asking me about this last night. I went to bed. I said, you have to wait for a sweep. So we got this rejection block down here. So whenever you hit these data points, you want to start looking for any reversal opportunity, right? So as soon as it hits this rejection block here, you look for this opportunity right here. Body closes above it. You come back into it. Now, if it continues to take out the first candle to the left and trades back into it, then that's the one you want to take for your Model 1 continuation. If you don't get this one here, which is that candle closes above, comes back, tags it, and sends it higher, then you wait for the first bull candle to get traded above. It trades above it, comes back to it, tags it, sends it higher. As soon as it clears out this one here on a market structure sweep, then if it comes back and tags it, great. That was just an A plus leave from there. As soon as it took out that high, it just left. So your graded response, that's A plus leave. Takes out the next one. We don't come back to it. You take out the next one. Great. If we come back into this candle, and if it takes out the midpoint, then look for the fair value gap below it, which is right there. Comes back, fills it perfectly right here, and then sends it higher. Same models I taught you every day. Same ones. No change. High taken. This one here. Body closes below it here, opens just into it, and then sends it lower. Takes the low out, pay yourself. Wait for a body to break above this level. It does. You don't get a retest. You're already way up into the premium level here. You went all the way through and took out the high. So now you got to wait for either a retest of this level or a change in direction. So you've got that level closes right through that and the change in direction. So don't look for a retest of this. Look for a retest of this to go lower. It doesn't quite give it to you here. So you wait. The next one takes out this level. So now you look for this whole section here. Trades back into it, sends it lower, takes out this discount box. This now becomes the no-go zone. The moment you close below it, closes below it. Now you, before it takes out the low, you want to make sure it trades back into it. That's a Model 3 right there. Perfect entry for Model 3. Takes out that low, pay yourself. Now what you're looking for is a retest in this candle's low. It's midpoint, it's open, or sorry, it's close, it's mean threshold, and that no-go zone one more time for Model 4 continuation. So you got it right here. We trade back into it, continuation. So Model 1, Model 2. This would be a Model 2 if you're looking in here. If you're looking at this, I look at this as an actual leg because we got a SIBI and a BISI inside that range. So that would be a Model 4 continuation back inside this range here. Looking for D1 here, D2 here, D3 here. So these are the levels you'd be looking for. There's D1. D2. And D3. I'll split them up for you. Okay, so that's how that works. Using those 4 models I show you every day, that's how they work. And you got to make sure you're understanding this whole tracking thing so that if one's broken, if we don't come back into it, and again, this is more of a suspension block here. If you don't close below it and then trade back into it, then it's not active until you close below it. So you close here, come back into it, go low, wait for it to take this out, use this as a no-go zone, perfect tag of the no-go zone, looking for continuation to D1, D2, and D3. Okay, does that make sense? I hope that makes sense to you guys. Or if you're using your take profit model once, remember there's like 7 different models I've got for take profits. There's 50%, 62. As soon as you hit 60%, 62%, move your stop loss to 50, take off another 10%. You hit 70%, move your stop loss to 60, pay yourself at 70, and it came back and took you out there. So you had half, 60, 70% off, and the last 20% is sitting there. It came back and took you out. Done. Or if your target was Model 2, you're going from box to box. There's box to box, 25 to 75, you're done. Now if we trade back through this level, look for this to continue going higher again now. Let's see what 10 o'clock brings us here. Is corn a buy down here? I've just harvested my 30 ears from my yard, so it's on my mind. It's a nice sell-off. Corn. Let's have a look at corn. Corn. What is corn's futures? What's it called? What's its symbol? See what corn is. This is ZC, is it not? Oh yeah, Derek, wait for it to get above here and then run for 428. Unless I'm looking for corn futures. Is this the one I'm looking for? Yeah, retests. You're already up in the premium here, so you want to see this candle hold right there. And reach for this 417 old high, and then start reaching up here. As soon as you can get above here, then you're pretty much a straight shot for that. You could sell them corn for $400 each. They're probably sweet honey corn. Derek's probably got some genetically modified B variety. Yeah, they close at 12, I think. Another couple of hours. They're probably just going to peter around in here and not make anything. Wait for the breakout on corn, yeah. Get a nice little tag down in here. That's 15 minutes. Let's put the hourly tells us. We could still roll over. On the hourly, we could still go lower for a run down here, take out these lows, and reach into this little box here on the hourly. Let's put on the 15-minute. See if that comes down, tags that, runs up and takes out this 417 candle and this high. Well, it's closed already, so There's nothing going on here. Commodity markets are, that's yesterday. Yeah, there's nothing going on in the futures markets, I guess. Commodities. Oh, these guys are still going. No, they're not. Oh, they're all closed. They're all yesterday's prices. Crude oil today. How did you do yesterday, by the way? Was this the level we looked at yesterday? 9 o'clock. I think you took that there. Wasn't Lucky Dog? Didn't you take that there yesterday? And you said you wanted to go long, and I was like, you're on crack. I don't see anything going long there. Not till here. Retest this level right here. So wait for here. Broke above, come back, tag it. Now I'd say let's go long, but you got long down here. So whatever method you're using, man, stick with it. It's working for you. So good for you. I'm glad you didn't listen to me and it worked out for you. But for my trading style, it has to be, this has to have broken above here on a close like that. And I go, now I'm bullish. So you were bullish down here somewhere, I think, when I was looking at this candle. I'm like, no way, man. And you got whatever your method is to find that down there. Good for you. So there's a small little BISI above us here. That would be the little area I'd want to see price come back into. Oh, you see how this one's here? It opened and closed right on it. The SIBI, you break above it, come back into it, and send it higher. Now, we've debated this or talked about this many times, whether or not you decide to take that right at the close. For me, I have to see a body break above it, so I still wouldn't enter in on this until I saw a body break above it, especially when you got the premium level sitting right there and you've just tagged it at the high and then run back down. I'd just say I'm going to wait till we clear this high out here, this bull trap. And then once that bull trap area here gets closed above, which is right here, it does not take out that candle on the high. So you wait for it to come back into here, tags it, and then sends it higher. That's where I'd go bullish right there. Mean threshold, pay yourself at mean threshold or premium level. And if the body closes above the premium level, like I talked about down here, if the body closes above the premium level right there, it comes back and tags it, then I'm long. And I'm reaching for the previous high, which is whatever that last high candle is there, and this mean threshold. That's my target. If you get that, move to break even, and then if you reach for the rejection block, pay yourself there, and then start chopping up this wick into quarters. That's how I typically do that. So if you're long again there, Lucky, morning paycheck. You're out of here, Hans. He's already long gone, probably. Right here is a good example. See that little SIBI right here? Body trades above it. You come back, you tag the edge of it right here, and then send it up inside this range. So as soon as you hit 50% of that range, move your stop loss to break even, take a portion of your trade off, and wait. Wait for a full 60, 62. If you're using internal range liquidity hunt, all you're doing is just grabbing low-hanging fruit here, right? All the fruit sitting inside the range here. There's 50%. Pay yourself at 50. Right here, move your stop loss to break even plus the cost of the trade. So you would have come close to taking you out. Let it run. As soon as you hit 62%, move to 50. So now your stop loss would be sitting here. 10% more of your trade will be off. So 60% of your trade is gone here now. And the rest is sitting at 50%. So you're guaranteed profits and you just grab low-hanging fruit. Now, if that hits 70%, you move to 60, take another 10% off. So you got 20% left on now. You can wait for 10% here or here, and then let the rest run higher. And then do model 3 and 4 from here if it continues to go higher. But that's how you get model 1. It's a quick, easy, safe model to, once you find your entry, use model 1. It's a great, safe way to protect your money and nibble little bits of profit out of the market. Finally, 10 o'clock. There's 9:56. This is the macro. Change in direction. We have not quite traded below that. We're on it again. Into it. Run lower. I have to see all this clear out first. Back into this rejection block above us. Lucky dog yesterday. Well done, man. Whatever works for you, stick with it. You don't have to listen to my stuff. Just if it's working for you, stick with the method. Because too many people come in, they go, oh, what's the new hot trading style technique? And they have no loyalty to their models, and they just keep jumping from one to the other and never really perfecting their model or trading style. So this mean threshold, see how we traded through it, into it. So that little breaker there, it takes out these little highs, little swing point here. You want to see that hold at 50%, no more than 50%. It comes back, tags it, deeper run up into here now. So the line in the sand is 683. Watch 683. That's when you run back into that level. We broke this, so you want to see that go lower, and it didn't. It jumped through it. So now you're back into this little area here, which is either we're going to roll over and come down lower, or we have to pop through here, come back, find support at this level, and then start pushing higher. And we're still looking for this 714 level. The best place is right here at 683. So just kind of watch it. It's the end of the market for today. So don't overcommit to big trades if you're going to get going to the weekend with losses. I learn a lot here. No trade for me. Slowly. Good for you. Well, I'm glad I can help. So watch that 683. So we're back into this little imbalance. We filled that. So now what I mean by this, if this rolls over and goes lower, is right there is the perfect place, 683. Should just tag it and leave. Anywhere inside here is a good little reverse model, but the perfect place is right there. So see how it's pulling back already? Now if we start getting through this level, there's just the retest of the BISI. Now you got the retest of the SIBI. So internal range liquidity, box to box, boom, boom, done in all in 1 minute, 1.5 minutes. Okay, so if you're doing internal range liquidity on, you want the fruit. There's 3 apples, nice and sweet and juicy, right here. Bing, bing, done. Now you wait for that little zone to break out of there, and then look for the next model. So it's a quick little 2 pieces of fruit, and wait for this low to get taken here, and come back and use this as a no-go zone. This would be a no-go zone as well, and then midpoint, send it lower. And again, keep your eyes on that level up there at 683. You want to buy silver? I want to buy silver, he says. Not just yet. Ba-da-da-da-da. I had a nostalgic moment there yesterday, and I watched Bed Knobs and Broomsticks. You guys remember that show when we were kids? With Angela Lansbury? I don't know why. I just had I saw it, I was like, oh, I haven't seen Bed Knobs and Broomsticks since I was a kid. Traguna, Tragorum, McQuaidie, Sadis D. So there's the discount box. So now you want to see if this holds and goes higher. I'd want to see this little order block here. Once this low is taken, see if this order block here, little bull trap, holds, and then use it as support to run the rest of this. If you take that out, look for the bull trap to continue going higher. Otherwise, look for this as support and keep coming lower. You don't remember Bed Knobs and Broomsticks? Derek, it's a sit down little movie with your kids, your grandchildren, and yeah, it's kind of a cute little Disney show. You don't remember Bed Knobs and Broomsticks? Wow. You watch that show, you go, wow, that was 1971. 1971. I was 6 years old when that came out. That's probably why you guys don't remember it. Yeah, wait on silver. You got this big BISI above you here, so you have to clear out these highs. You got like relative equal highs up here. Use this as support to go higher. And you want to see a nice displacement candle above that. Otherwise, we're in a little consolidation here. It looks kind of bearish. All the time we've traded below this level. It looks bearish. If we clear this little breaker out, then this little breaker right here, if we clear that out on the downside, I'd expect to see this act as a no-go zone and then send it lower. And your next target's down here, so you're inside that box. You want this to act like a no-go zone if we can get down past that. And then you're starting to target D1, D2 down here again. Anybody else want me to look at anything? Oh, look at that. Our little targets have been hit. Bing, bing, bing. Done and done. See how when you trade through one, the other, you come back into it, send it lower. Now I want to see this hold here and this to continue coming lower. Where's our next target, you say? Where is our next target? So this is done and dusted. Let me remove this. So those are our downside objectives for gold. And I want to see this act as support. We went through it, back into it, run, low taken. I'll expect to see down to our next target. I will put this over here so you guys can see it. That's the next target. We're bouncing off of that. So now I want to see this one hold and drive through this one. We can get through here. Then I'm looking for a run on these lows. So D1, D2, D3, and D4. You don't remember that either. Wow, you guys have missed a treat with your kids. It's a great one to watch with your kids. It's about this woman who she's sending off her letters to the Emilius Brown Correspondence School of Witchcraft. This guy, he's just a little scammer. He's sending her all these spells, but they actually work, and he thinks he's just taking them out of a comic book or a book. And the spells actually work for her. And it's during the war. And these kids get dropped off on her, like they do back in the times of the war. They send them out to the country to protect the kids. So the kids find out that she's a witch, and she's not a very good one. She's just practicing. So it's kind of a cute little show, and the little adventures they go through. Let's have a look at ES. Yeesh. Barbed wire fence, man. Don't touch it. If you're looking for specific data points, here's my specific data points I'll be looking for. This is a small little, reason I call it a range is because it has a premium and a discount array, or premium and a discount box. So that qualifies it for a little mini range for me. So here's your discount box. And here's your premium box. Come on. My mouse is sticky. Keeps jumping around here. Anyway, you get the idea. That's your little premium and discount boxes. See how it's bouncing off the top of it? And it's tagging the consequent encroachment of it. That's where you're stuck right now. Box to box to box to box, back and forth. So you'd have to break through the top of this one, find some support at this, and start reaching for rejection block, hold half the wick, hold highs, blah, blah, blah. Or break through here, use this as support to start reaching for midpoint mean threshold of this candle. So mean threshold to mean threshold, that's all you've got right now in terms of outer data points that haven't been tagged yet. And obviously the bottom of the discount. We've got the top of the discount. Like to like arrays would be tag, tag, and then see if we reach above that to here, then reach down below here. If we're just going back and forth, there's the bottom right there. See how like to like arrays, they tag each other. Now you want to see, is this going to pull back into here and look for that little open gap right there and run lower? Or is this going to, as you see right here, our next little target is this discount point right here. Now, if we lose this area on a close, then look for this and this to provide a support to run for these equal lows below us again, which should be driving NQ down as well. There's the premium, hit it, trade below it right here, come back inside the no-go zone and send it lower. That's your Model 3 pay. yourself right there. Model 3, pay yourself, break even, wait. We can come all the way back into here and send it lower. If you run back through that level again, then you're looking at this first candle to the left, this one right here. Find support at that. This whole little suspension, well, not really a suspension. We didn't have one of these below it. So anyway, that little imbalance there to that candle's high, you would have been tagged out. So there's your Model 3, pay yourself. Piece of fruit, tight little market, follow the rules. If you don't follow the rules and you just got greedy and wanted to see that go lower, and you're using it as a Model 3 and you didn't use the take profit rule, now you've just got taken out, or you're about to get taken out as a loss instead of some sweet fruit in your bag. But don't the rules say they have to go to the previous day's close when Darren asks it to? The previous day's lows. We're like, right now, this is shaping up to be an internal range day. We're not going to break yesterday's high, and we're not looking at breaking yesterday's low. We're staying inside. It's an inside range day. So that has to break, that has to break 787. So that has to get way up here to break yesterday's high. So see how we're back above here? Come back into it, send it up higher. So sweep. A little imbalance right here. This imbalance right here. Keep coming higher. Now you're looking for this target up here now. This is where it's just chopping back and forth. What's ES up to? Didn't quite hit our mean threshold. Now we're getting back through this mean threshold. See how we've closed and opened right on it. So now you want to see if this closes now, comes back, finds support at this, and start reaching for a rejection block, old high. So wait. Closed above. Come back, give it a little tap. Right there. Now send it up higher. You can come right into the mean threshold if you like, or the consequent encroachment, but one tap is fine. Send it up. You're a moderate man, okay. So you just want the you're done then. If we come, we've already traded above that today. 718. So 714, 718, right around this area here, then Derek, you should be done for the day. So ES. So watch this candle. See how it's coming back into it again? If this has got intentions of going higher, you want to see it tap it and just leave. And you see how we're just chopping around in here? So you can expect this chop to continue on. But if you want something that's clean, you want to see it tap it and leave right away, not just keep bouncing around, chopping away at it here. So that consequent encroachment all the way down to the bottom of that at 559. I want to see that area provide some support now. Start pushing higher. There's the bottom of it. Now, if we start to eat through the mean threshold of that candle, then we're looking for this and this down here again. So you can see how weak it is. And when you're chopping around in here, if that doesn't hold now and leave, then there you go. At the high, move your stop loss to break even. Now you don't want to see it come back down here again. If it comes back in, you just move to the side. See how we hit it and reject it off it? If that wasn't pushing, that demanding to get up there, it would just leave and stop bugging around in here. So the next no-go zone is going to be right there at 559. Done. That's, for me, it's done, because it's, you know, this, look at this whole area here. You can see why it's chopping around and not giving you a clean run. We're looking for clean tap and goes, right? Try to give you a good example of it, just a clean tap and go. Midpoint here, we close. No, there's no close above it here. Not till here. And you don't get to retest it before running the next one. Just trying to show you a nice clean spot where it tap and go. So your internal range liquidity hunt, small fruit. There's the reversal here. You tap it right there, send it lower. You're into 50% of the range. Comes back in, tags it one more time, sends it down to the discount, deeper discount, and then finally pumps it right into the mean threshold of that candle. Wait for this area here to get broken on the downside. It does right here. Come back inside it, this whole area here, and sends it lower. As soon as it takes this low out, wait for a retest of this low and then send it lower. Bang, bang, bang. So multiple times it's hitting it. You just want to see it hit it once and leave. But that's the point right there. Anyway. See, now we've closed below it. Open and closed right on it. That one's just slightly below that level. And now we're back into this area here. See how we closed below it, come back, tagged it. Now you're back inside this run again. So box to box again. Oh, we got this little guy right here. See him inside that little range, discount, premium. Run above that, tag it, send it higher. It's supposed to send it higher, drop to lower, back into it. Get up on top of this and clear these highs out now. So you want to see this act like the next price leg higher. That would be something like this. If that holds, that should clear out these highs. Confirmation, get back above this level. 35 seconds. Eight seconds. So we're looking for these, targeting these highs now. This is just we're just practicing trying to stay on the horse here, looking at specific data points. Now, if you find this exercise boring or see that tag, now send it up. If you're not sure about these data points, like, subscribe, thumbs up, stick around. We'll show them to you every day. And this is just good practice. This is where Michael's told people many a time, you got to be in the details, and you got to play in the details, and you got to look for specific data points. If you're just looking for, I just want to get a trade, make some money, instead of studying the market and looking for very key levels, you expect to see support and resistance on where. Why would you put your stop loss anywhere if you had no idea where you thought it was going, and you didn't have strong areas of support that you wanted to see hold? And if they broke, you have a set of rules that say, I'm out of that because that's not acting the way I want it to act. And how would you know how it's acting unless you're in here studying this every day, watching all these candles? Now, are we expecting this mighty takeoff from here? Hell no. Look at all this mess here, right? So unless we get a displacement candle, we're just trying to stay on the horse. So it turns on us again if we come back through this level and close below it. Otherwise, we can still use the whole thing to go higher, because there's a small little imbalance right here, a little sibby. I'm going to start stretching this out now just to try and find all these little hidden data points in here. I'm still on the horse, but I seem to be looking at the tail and butt rather than the head, and it rains. Am I on backwards? Well, you can ride side saddle if you like. Keep your head focused. Keep your head on. Focus on the head. So you see inside this small little, you have a discount and you have a premium. You just come right to the edge of the discount here. Now you want to say above this premium, you can come all the way down to the bottom of the discount. It's all in one candle now. Let's see how it's compressed, right there. Punching through it already. Not acting the way we want it to act, right? So this is welcome to Chopsville. Wait for where the body closes. Make the decision on the close of the candle, which is fine. But if that ripped down here, you'll be like, yeah. And then it stops right here. You go, yeah, of course it took my stop loss. So larger range here. It's already through this discount, taking the lows, and we're back inside this discount here. And then the bigger range, this is the discount right there. So you got 1, 2, 3, small range, medium range, large range. So this medium range one is from here to here. You're only holding on for dear life, Derek, when you got money on there. Right now, just enjoy the barrel racing, because it's turning and running back the other way and turning back again, and literally closed on it, back to the mean threshold of it, run lower. There's the discount inside this one here, we've touched the bottom of it, and we're into the midpoint of the larger range here. Now watch how these are important little data points. See that mean threshold? Data point. Low. This candle's mean threshold of this one here. Look at that. Tagged it. Went through it to the mean threshold of that one. Back to the mean threshold of that one. Now we're looking for the bottom of this. Or see if this holds. Because this is the medium range one we're on right now. Small, medium, large. And we're into the mid or consequent encroachment of the larger range. This larger range here. And we're at the bottom of the medium range here. See that? So watch this point right here. Either tag it and roll over, or pop through this, come back. So we want to pop through that mean threshold, come back, tag this, and then we're back into this premium way up here in this smaller range right there. Riding for pride. Well, Monday or Tuesday promises to be a big range day, I think. If this ends up being an internal range day or an inside day, then we can expect Monday or Tuesday to be a big range run. I'd love to see that get down to that 311 level, I think it was, I was looking at. What am I looking for here? Oh yeah, 311. See the data point? Body's respecting it. Opens on it. Runs to the premium that we're looking for. Right in there. Consequent encroachment. Now let's see if they get back above this. And now you see we can chop around through first, second. Our little trend line people. You got busted here. Now you want to get back into it. They'll be adjusting their trend line into here now. Talking about this trough that they think is forming in here. It's not a valid way of confirming it. Like a lot of people just take this like this and start running it up. If it breaks that pattern, comes back and tags it, look for a run lower. To where? Discount. If you're not keeping an eye on these specific data points, now it starts to trade back into it, and I go, okay, now I'll just move my little line over here, and I'll say this is my new trend line, and then I'll put another one over on this side here and start trending it up, right? If we have our specific data points that we're looking for, it held, body went above it, came back, tagged it, went higher, took out this premium level, closed above here, literally closed on it again, or opened on it, came back inside it, sent it up into the premium. Equal wicks here. Literally opened on the highs. Give it a little tap. Now we're above it. You want to see this whole price now and send it higher. If it's got intentions, no more than the 50% of this wick or 50% of this body. It's got to go. Just take off from here. That's good enough. I guess it can come all the way down to this little no-go zone. I'll put it right. Oh, they're all overlapping now. All of this, you can come all the way back into there. I want to see it go now. Just go, go, go. This is what I mean by tag and go. So you closed above that level, come back, tag it, and get the hell out of Dodge. It's supposed to leave. No intent to come back down here now. Just head up. But if we're going to keep chopping away here, thanks for the education. Time to run and have a good weekend. You too, buddy. Take care, Lucky. I hit my target modified based on that nonsense that I was provided. Got out at 75.62. 75.62. Good for you. Well done, Derek. Breakfast time for now. See you all next week. Yep, I think it's going to be it for me. My back's pretty much done for today. I'll be on Telegram there if I see anything worthy of fun. If not, football games are on today. There you go. Equal high, pay yourself. Let's see this thing take off here now. I want to see NQ start catching up to ES here. That's high's taken now. If it wants to keep chopping, now it can come back into this market and chop around in there. That high's been taken. Let's see if NQ starts to work its way up there. But I think that'll be it for me, you guys. Have a great weekend, and I will see you guys on Monday. There's your SMT divergence right there. This made a higher high, and NQ failed to make a higher high. So unless this wants to catch up, and it's during macro time, it's significant during macro, so another 10 minutes. So let's see if this ends up finally catching up and taking out these highs. I'm looking for that 714 level up there. Anyway, you guys have a great weekend. I will see you guys on Monday as usual. Sending the love. Thumbs, likes up, like it up. If you like what we're doing, give me the thumbs up and subscribe, like, all that kind of stuff. Or just pop on by every day. I'll see you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend.